Hey guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 21 video and what could be, not guaranteed, but could be the final video on the channel for 2020. With the Headliners promo starting tomorrow, I just can't really see EA giving us that much at 6 PM today. If they do, I might make a video on it, but this is sort of like the final official video to end off 2020. And to also say to you guys, thank you very much for all the support once again for another year for 2020. It has been very much appreciated. The channel has continued to grow, not as much as in previous years, but still has grown, so I do really appreciate that. Hopefully you guys have a great New Year's Eve, and obviously I wish you all the best for 2021 as well. So to finish off the year as the official video, there might be another video, but this is like the official ending off video for the year. I'm going to look back at some more of the icons that I have reviewed this year. I'm going to be picking my 5 favorite icon strikers that I have reviewed in FIFA 21, and there have been some amazing cards. There's also been some dreadful ones. For example, a David Trezeguet 89 rated card as a striker was absolutely horrific. I hated him. He'd never get anywhere near into this top 5. But there are some cards that I really enjoyed that I think would be great additions to anyone's team. Now, this video isn't going to be like ranked, so it's not going to go from 1 to 5 or 5 to 1. It's just 5 cards that I think would be great additions to your team. So the first one that we're going to start off with is going to be the 92 rated prime icon Ruud van Nistelrooy. This card was absolutely fantastic. 9 goals, 2 assists in 3 games, 11 goal contributions in 3 games. Fantastic return. I did not think he was going to be as good as what he was. He really impressed me. I did actually review his 86 card earlier on in the year, and for at the start of the game, his 86 card was good. It's probably past its shelf life now, so that's why having something like the 92 cards is still very much usable. It's fantastic. I can't wait for his moments card to come out as well in February. But his finishing was superb. The power he puts behind his shots, his finesse shots, his just general placements of finishing was really good. Obviously only 3-star weak foot, but you just saw then he scored a fantastic finesse score on his left foot there, which is supposedly his weaker foot. 3-star weak foot is not a problem on this card whatsoever. He is a top finisher. Of course, pace-wise, yeah, he's not the quickest, but I think he makes up for it in the fact that, he's a good target man. He's got good physicality. He can hold up the ball well. He can pick out a nice pass as well for a striker, which obviously isn't always common for a striker to be a good passer, but for the most part, a great finisher, and I think would be a great addition to anyone's team. But moving into the next one is going to be the 85 rated baby icon, Luis Hernández. I haven't used his 87 or his 90 card, but I used his 85 when his SBC came out, which has since expired. You can still buy his 85 card, of course, off the market. I really wish that they didn't put time limits on icon SBCs and they just kept them there forever, but this card was very impressive. He is the complete opposite to Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy, as I said before, is very much a target man. Hernández, the opposite. He's pacey. His dribbling's fantastic. He's so easy to be able to turn with on the ball. Very smooth, very agile. Once again, a great finisher in front of goal. Very good. I'd like to be able to use his prime icon at some point as well. But he was absolutely fantastic to be able to use. I think his SBC came in relatively expensive. I'm not too sure what his price is currently nowadays, but I think any Luis Hernández card would really be a great addition to your team. But based on having reviewed this 85 card, I could 100% recommend him. I thought he was absolutely superb and definitely does deserve a place in this top 5. The next one's going to be Roberto Baggio, who isn't an out-and-out striker. I believe he comes out in packs as a centre forward, but when I got him, I thought I wanted to use this guy as a striker. 9 goals, 2 assists in 5 games. Good return there. And he was fantastic. He surprised me so much. I didn't think he was going to be great as a striker, but he was absolutely fantastic. Another thing as well, it says that I played 5 games with him. I don't think they would have been 5 completed matches. I don't often do 5 games for a match. I reckon what might have happened is maybe a couple of games that I disconnected, and even if you go into a game and it like disconnects, it still counts. It still adds a game onto the player's record. So I reckon it was either just the usual 3 or 4 games that I played with him that I completed matches in. But yeah, his finishing is absolutely fantastic. His physicality as well, considering like his small height, his physicality was very impressive. His pace and how he can get away from opposition defenders was very impressive. He was just great. I don't think I've ever used him before this year in FIFA. I'm struggling to remember. I might have reviewed his prime icon card on like an SBC back in FIFA 19 or FIFA 18, but even then I doubt it, to be quite honest. But this mid card was superb in game. Again, it's another card that I really want to try and review his 93 card at some point, although his 93 is positioned as a cam, and I believe that one is as a centre forward, but he was honestly fantastic to use, and I would definitely recommend it. The next one is going to be the 90 rated prime icon Hernan Crespo. 4 games, 7 goals, 3 assists. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Again, I reviewed his 85 card once more at the start of the game, which, to be fair, even the 85 Crespo is still usable now. Obviously, if you can try and get his 87 mid-tier or his prime card, that would be ideal. But yeah, once more, another great card in this game. Fantastic. I've used him, I think I reviewed him since I've been doing YouTube back in FIFA 17. I think I reviewed his prime icon card every single year. And of course, back in FIFA 17, they were legends back then, so I mightn't have reviewed them back in FIFA 17 actually, but I reviewed his 90 prime icon card every single year since FIFA 18 when icons first came around, and he's fantastic every single year, and it's the exact same this year. A great finisher, pacey, quick, can pick out a nice pass as well. He got me like 2 or 3 assists as well in the 4 games that I used him with here, and the 7 goals as well, of course, were very nice. He got the 4-star weak foot, so he was great at being able to finish on his left and his right. A really, really good card that I thoroughly enjoyed using. And the next one, and I believe the final one for this video, it is the final one, is the 87 rated mid-tier Ian Wright. 401,000 coins, 5 games, 6 goals, and 3 assists. I liked him a lot. He was quick. His finishing is absolutely, top class. His dribbling, actually, he's only got 82 base dribbling, but his dribbling in game, to be fair, actually felt pretty nice. And, I think it's another card that says 5 games played with him, but I doubt I played 5 games. It would have been 4 or 3. It'd just be a case of that. I got disconnected in a couple, but a beautiful little pass from him there. And then look at that finish from Carrasco. That wasn't even the informed Carrasco. That was like the 82 Carrasco. That must be one of the best goals that I scored this year. That was fantastic. But his pace and that, his positioning was really, really good. Again, just caused like an absolute menace for opposition players. A nice little cross there as well that wasn't towards I don't know who he assisted that to, but yeah, a great finisher. Nice little run here from Vidya's pass, and a great finish as well on the left foot. He was a top card to be able to use, and once more, another icon striker that I'd definitely recommend you guys getting. Absolutely superb. But they're the 5 icon strikers, my 5 favorite icon strikers that I reviewed this year that I would recommend to you guys to be able to buy. I'm going to try and review, obviously, more icon strikers in the new year, especially like the prime icons, and then once, obviously, when the moments come out, I'm guessing like the early to middle of February, I'll review those as well. But let me guys know if there's maybe any icon strikers that you guys have used that you would put maybe in this top 5, that may be some icon strikers that I haven't used this year. Let me guys know in the comments section. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.